Hey guys, so I know you're probably super surprised because it's like this girl that came out with another video in 1 week. So that's because some things have changed. So in my last video, I mentioned that those were kind of like, those finger coils were kind of like trying to feel out if I wanted to start locks or not. So I decided that I did. And they were quite small, and I remembered that with my first set, I thought that once I made my second set that I would be more consistent with the method that I start my hair with and the method of maintaining. So I didn't want to start with twists and then interlock, or start with braids and then palm roll, because it would create a look that I didn't want. It would be inconsistent, which is what I had with my first set. I interlocked, but then my two-strand twist portions were bigger than the interlocked portions, and they had a different pattern, and it kind of annoyed me. So with the finger coils that I did, I'm like, okay, they're pretty small, and I wasn't sure if it would be healthy for my hair to retwist locks with a base that small. So I was like, okay, well, maybe I should take these down and do braids and interlock. So I started taking them down and started braiding, and I got like halfway and I did one of those like That's So Raven vision looks, and I just was like I saw the future, thinking about like 6-hour interlock sessions, and I was like, you don't want to do that. So took down the braids, did a full like hair wash routine, shampoo, deep condition, and then I put in these finger coils, and I finished them on November 3rd, I believe. It was the night that the Cubs won the World Series, which I'm not necessarily a Cubs fan, but I'm excited for them because that's my hometown. So, but anyway, that's when I finished them. And I actually was conscious of parting and making sections instead of just kind of like grabbing and going, because maybe a professional can do that, but I'm not a professional, and parting is actually not my strong suit. So it's probably best for me to just make those sections. So I started off in the back with like a square, and then I had the sides parted off, and then I had the crown parted off, and I took my time, and I didn't go for square parts. I did kind of a scallop, which I felt was more natural for me because, my hair is a coil, so naturally it's like a circle. So it's easier to make those kind of scallop circle parts versus trying to force like a square. And so, yeah, as a result, I like the size of my locks. They're pretty consistent. There are some that are bigger and smaller than others just because I have different density and hair types in different parts of my head. For instance, in this patch right here, I have lower density here than I do here. So these locks are probably going to end up being smaller than this side, and that's what happened with my first set of locks. And then the back, very back row, it's like a 3B, 3C texture, and I had to make those bigger because the curl pattern is bigger and the finger coils aren't going to stay if I make them small. And then also I have lower density back there as well. So it all works out. So I'm very happy with how it's looking. Yeah, I'm just going to stick with what I did with the test starter locks that I did last week. I was spraying them twice a day with a glycerin water mixture, and I added a little bit of sea salt and a little bit of oil. And that oil was mainly to offset the salt, but when I took that set down, my hair was very moisturized. It wasn't dried out at all, and my hair was actually locking pretty fast. I had some sections where I could kind of pull my finger and it would like not go any further because it was starting to lock up. So I have a feeling that's going to happen with this set as well. Maybe might take me a little bit longer just because they're a little bit bigger. But yeah, I think I estimate high 100s, maybe high mid 100s, 150. We'll see. I might try to count them once they're a little bit more locked and it's easier to like grab a hold of them. But yeah, so this is my makeup for today, y'all. I'm very proud of it. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will be back probably with a 2-week update, or if I have anything else to update you guys with between now and 2 weeks. But yeah, thanks for watching.